here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the top left-hand corner.
I have been trolled all day today. You farting in the room, and now I've been trolled by a penis.
Yes, that's what we do.
Oh, God.
VOD viewers are not even going to get this. Anyway, here we have StarTale Ace spawning as our red Protoss at the top left-hand corner of Tal'Darim Altar. His opponent here in the top right-hand corner is the one and only StarTale Rainbow. So, as you mentioned before, a little bit of a team kill situation. Both these players matching up in the round of 64. Now, Playhem, our partners who are actually putting on this, don't forget to check them out at playhem.com. Seed results based on your ranking on ladder and things like that. It's just a quick way to go ahead and match pros up against each other. So, you just... You can't just gotta roll with it, man. Gotta roll with the punches.
Rolling with it, man. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, do you think we're gonna see that 3-gate Stargate opening from Ace, knowing that 1-1-1 all in is so good, and do you think we're gonna see the 1-1-1 quote-unquote all-in from the Terran player?
Tal'Darim, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I would expect some sort of like 2 racks expand, maybe even 1 racks expand. The choke point here is a little bit closer on your natural, so you can hold it with like 1 or 2 bunkers pretty easily against some sort of gateway pressure. So that's what I would expect. Of course, if gas goes down here on 13, that's going to be pretty telling. There's 75, and nope, he's just putting up, okay, there we go, yes. All right, so it is going to be a refinery after that, so it's not going to be a fast as possible 1 racks, gasless FE into 4 racks or anything along those lines. We are indeed going to see some sort of tech, even if it's just add-ons.
Tech. Yeah, let's see if Rainbow goes ahead and goes for that tech. And let's see if Ace goes for that 3-gate Stargate. Yeah, you were saying this map is much bigger, it's a little bit harder to do that.
Yes.
It's given the vast walking distance, but you never know. See what happens.
Here we go, and that barracks is just about finished. 1 Marine coming out for the time being, and old SCV is going to be sent out to scout. He is actually going to find his opponent before Ace does, despite the fact that Ace actually sent out the scout on 9, and that is kind of a little crushing blow to Ace. That can't be fun, knowing that you're going to find your opponent absolutely last, despite the fact that you sent out the earlier scout. You're just, you can't pull your eyes away from the trolling in chat.
No, I can't. I'm like loving the chat right now. It's blowing up. It wasn't quite as epic as the other blow up, literally.
Yes,
blow up.
Indeed. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, so here we go. Factory coming down now. We're going to see possibly
1-1.
Yeah, it could be 1-1-1. He could do some sort of a Hellion build or something like that into an expand, but 1-1-1 seems most likely at this point.
And let's see if Ace is going to go for that Stargate once again, or if he's going to go for the 3-gate expand.
There's a pylon here in the back.
There is a pylon in the back. I would be inclined to think there's going to be a Stargate coming out from Ace, because you know what? Like I said before, the one way to hold off the 1-1-1 all-in is that 3-gate Stargate opening, because that's the only opening that gives you enough forces and an air unit to kill off that Banshee.
And look at this. I love Rainbow's control there. Just snap decision, sent 1 Marine to the left, 1 down the center, and 1 to the right to make sure he trapped the probe, and finished it off. Very cute.
We have a Hellion.
Looks like he has enough for a starport, though, and there it is. So it could be a Hellion drop, could be a number of different
Hellion
things.
Dropship.
And it looks like it's a 1-gate expand coming out of Ace. He's got to watch out because he is going to be extremely susceptible to quick aggressive play.
What? You can 1-gate Nexus against Terran now? I didn't get the memo on that.
Well, I mean, if you're able to hold it with, you know, sentries and things like that on tight choke points, it works out okay. 3-gate expand, I think, is a little bit safer. But
oh yeah,
here we go.
Way safer. I don't know. We'll have to see. But here comes Rainbow. He's coming in hard with those Marines and Hellions. So he's revealed the Marines. He's revealed the Hellions, basically revealing barracks and factory. But he hasn't quite revealed the starport yet.
Yeah, because all he's revealed right now is a potential, like, quick expand or something like that. I mean, there's nothing that gives away that this alone is 1-1-1 because the timing is coming a lot quicker than it normally does. Or if you were going for a 1-1-1, is what I'm saying. So here we go.
Oh my
Marines
God.
making their way in, and those sentries are actually going to get torn up by that Hellion. There's the Guardian Shield. That's going to protect against a lot of these forces. And here we go. Those very expensive sentries taking a lot of damage.
Very nice micro from Ace Rider, keeping the sentries alive for as long as possible. However, back in the background, we have Rainbow getting a cloak and Banshee on the way right now. And oh no, Rainbow is going to be able to do so much damage. Ace going to lose a couple sentries. I think those Marines are chasing them. A couple more Stalker Torping in, so it looks like Ace is going to stabilize, despite opening up with 1-gate expand. But when that cloak Banshee comes, what is the Protoss going to do? He has no robotics.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay, excuse me.
So we know exactly what he wants.
He's going to get an Observer, but I still think this 1-on-1 opening from Rainbow could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, depending on how he uses it, especially, it looks like we're going to have a factory coming down, or sorry, Tech Lab coming down on the factory, so Siege Tank's going to come out here in just a second. There it is. So these Banshees are getting Cloak. It's very possible, and maybe not that he'll cancel it, although I think he probably should and just do some sort of like a all-in push or something along those lines. No, looks like he's not going to cancel those. He is just going to go ahead and continue doing damage with normal Cloak Banshees.
Yeah, he's going to buy time with his Cloak Banshees for now, but what he's really going to do in the background is save up a huge army of Marines and tanks, and then he's just going to push out.
Yeah, but the longer he sits now that this Nexus has been revealed, he will actually get kind of far behind if he doesn't make an aggressive push, or at least doesn't hurt his opponent's economy enough. Looks like, no, he's not even going to bother saving up for another expansion. He's just going to make this a very, very powerful push.
I've seen this 1-on-1 all-in before, and I've seen it when a Terran was inside one base and the Protoss had 2 bases, and the Protoss had 2 bases for literally 5 minutes, and when the Terran pushed out, he still crushed him. So we'll just have to wait and see. 2 workers have already fallen. Looks like the 3rd is going to go down as well, so the Banshee has already done a little bit of damage. Yeah. Another Observer coming out right away. 1 Observer retreating. This Banshee has managed to get himself 4 kills, though, and then jumps straight into the middle of a bunch of Stalkers, and it's going to go down. Not good right there for Rainbow, losing one of those Banshees. He's going to need every single one for when that when that all-in push comes, but he actually lost one of the Banshees, which is a bit of a blow. However, that Marine tank army is building in the background, and that army is so good. Once it pushes, Ace is going to have his hands full.
Yes. No, he certainly is. I mean, I agree 100%. Looks like another Banshee coming in has actually managed to snipe a few kills as well, too. So that's 6 total worker kills, but maybe not enough right away to justify the expense, given the fact that Ace has expanded out of this and is double producing probes. And if this attack is delayed for much longer, Ace is going to be producing off of 5 gauge Robo with multiple Immortals on the field, and that is going to be extremely difficult for Rainbow to move in and kill.
I'm telling you, man. 1-1-1 all in on 1 base.
No, it's so good.
Protoss
in
2 base.
It's so
Even
good.
Even if Protoss is 5 gates in a Robo facility, it's really hard to hold. So here we are, man. The Marines and tanks are gearing up. They're waiting. Oh, he's going to actually wait for siege mode.
Oh, this
here.
could be really bad if these Stalkers go down for free. Let's see how quick his reaction time is.
So he knows now. He knows now it's the all-in.
Yeah.
He sees the number of units on the field. One for everything from the barracks, factory, starport. All of his production cycles right now should go into units, Immortals, Stalkers, Zealots, an Observer as well to make sure he doesn't lose to the Cloak Banshee. He doesn't have time to get a Stargate out. Rainbow will push as soon as the siege tech upgrade is ready to go, and I would not be surprised to see him pull a bunch of SCVs as well.
Yeah, like full-on bit-by-bit style, like every SCV coming with him. We'll find out, though, bit by bit. Now, Stalkers on the field, they should be able to pick off a couple of units. Looks like those Banshees are going to make their way back in. Actually, 3 of them with Cloak. Just the DPS on those alone is going to be able to neutralize any Stalkers that come into attack, and that's actually pretty powerful. Stalker goes down, a couple of probes are falling as well.
No, not quite.
He could actually get the Sentry, though, which would be darn good for him. Sentry does go down, and he's picked off a Stalker, and then he cloaks himself.
Look at this. Ace is on 2 bases. He's been macroing. He's got way more production. Ace has 5 warp gates and a robotics facility. Rainbow has been only sitting on 1 base, and yet Rainbow's threat is really big right now. And Ace losing a couple of Stalkers there, that cannot be good. And this could be it. I think Rainbow is just going to take this game. I don't know how Ace is going to have enough forces at the front door.
Yeah, looks like Ace is just going over to pure Zealot for the time being. But my God, he just doesn't have anything to deflect the real Banshee pressure with, oh God, now with the Siege Tank sieged up underneath the sweet spot, that's going to limit Ace basically down to 1 base economy. He is still up in workers, but that's not really going to mean anything here in a bit, as these Banshees have already done so much freaking damage.
Yeah. Rainbow here is in a great position. No charge, no nothing here, because of course Ace has been spending all of his resources into actual units and not enough into tech. And here comes the engagement we've been waiting for. Immortals walking up to try to take off the tanks, but the Banshees are waiting there to pick off the Immortals. All the Marines able to kill off everything, and oh my goodness, Rainbow kills everything with not a single problem.
That was disgusting. Straight up, that was disgusting, and I'm a Terran player. But congratulations to Rainbow, man. You got to do what you got to do to win, and that was fantastic play. He advances into the round of 32.